out my button, as you can see. My name is Michael Trimble. I'm running for District 4 City Council. As you can see, I don't have any arms. I was born like that because of Chernobyl and Russia. I came to America. So I've understood my life what it's like to struggle every day. And I want to be able to take that fighting spirit to City Council as an out and proud gay queer to help affordable housing. Affordable housing is a solution to the homeless crisis. I'm going to start talking about it and implement rent control citywide. We're not going to be talking things, we're going to be doing things. And without being too cheeky, I'll be the only commissioner you'll never catch sitting on his hands doing nothing. Because I'll be too busy biking progress forward. I'm an avid cyclist, myself, I ride a bike. I'm really with public transportation, which should be fare free. And I just want to bring progress back to us to ensure that small businesses like Garnish can thrive and really succeed and have everybody have a chance to be able to enter the market by lowering taxes for small businesses and homeowners, and again, lowering the cost of living. And I would encourage you to go to my website at iamwithmichael.com and please support me as one of your three candidates. Thank you.
And next we have Sarah Silky.
Hi, everybody.
Good. Yeah, thank you. So next, Michael, your first question is question number 2. This is a question about the effects of global warming, including extreme hot temperatures and wildfire smoke. If elected, what would you do to prepare the city and our residents for these impacts?
Well, without competing ages, I'm also under 40, Jeremy, so I'm probably young still. But yes, environmental change is real, it is here. And as an avid cyclist, I'm doing my part by biking and not driving. What we need to do is make biking safer and more affordable. There are a lot of individuals with physical challenges that need an e-bike, but they're very expensive. And there's no reason why the city can create a rebate form or some kind of discount with incentives to allow e-bikes to be more affordable. They've definitely done a good job of cracking down on the homeless on the Springwater Corridor Trail, but they need to do a lot more. Because I've talked to so many cyclists who say they don't feel safe because you have these people deranged all over the Springwater Corridor Trail, throwing things, muttering. It's just a very, very dangerous environment. And if I can bike on Springwater Corridor Trail unarmed, no pun intended, anyone can. And I want to make sure that everyone has that pleasure. I also want to make, speaking of e-cars more affordable. I realize that it's a double-edged sword because to make an e-car, EV is very polluting, but it does save the environment in the long run. But unfortunately, they are very expensive and most people can't afford them. And there's no reason why Portland can't be the city to lead the charge in making sure that electric vehicles can be afforded by all. A prime example is by the Springwater Corridor Trail, there's an abandoned factory where people are vandalizing. There's no reason why we can't raise that horrible infrastructure to the ground and build a park. We can plant trees. There's so much we can do that is not going to cost $1 million, but we can just have to think and get everybody together on the same page and be able to help the environment. And like Moses said, we do need to clean up that one area with all those gas tanks, abandoned infrastructures. That is dangerous, toxic, and there's no reason why those owners can't pay for it under EPA regulations.
You have, as your second and final question, number 3, and that is the question about newly formed government and how you see yourself balancing the establishment of new structures in the new form of government with the urgent issues facing Portland.
Well, thank you. Piggybacking off of what Jeremy said, I do agree with him that we cannot afford not to think big. We may only have 2 years, but if that's all that serves, but we actually can impact meaningful change, then so be it. I'm not running to be a career politician. I'm running to actually impact change. And as you can see, all of us have different views and opinions, but we actually get along with each other. We like each other, whereas the current city councilors, you can just tell they hate each other. And then we wonder why nothing gets done, you know? And so the thing is, where it begins is like, you know, we have to be able to have all 12 people come together. We're not going to agree on everything, but the fact that we can actually work with each other, we like each other, we enjoy each other's company, is going to reap huge, huge rewards. And we can work together on big issues like housing. That is the #1 priority I'll be running on as a counselor, is to make sure that everybody who works in Portland downtown can live in Portland downtown. There are so many abandoned buildings. Why can't we convert those into short-term shelter housing and or outpatient medical facilities. We do have the providers, but they have no place to practice. And there's no reason why these buildings just remain vacant while these landlords collect all these taxes and they write up as a loss. If they don't like squatters in their property, why can they squat on their properties? It's very unfair. And so with the city council, we can work together. I welcome all opinions, whether it's Republican, Democrat, conservative, super liberal, fascist. I don't care, because you never know whose idea might be the idea that actually works, you know? And that's the thing with the current councilors, you know, they're always at each other's throats, always trying to outdo each other, whereas here, we get along with each other. And I think that's very promising for the future councilors. You can actually get things done and not sit on our hands.